Welcome dear viewers, I'm Xnig and thank you everybody for your support. I love having you here. Let's see this deck, what it's trying to do, and not surprises here. Let's jump straight into the key. Trying to assemble a combination of Flameblade Angel. Whenever a source an opponent controls deal damage to you or a permanent you control, you may have Flameblade Angel deal 1 damage to that source's controller. It's an angel 4/4 with flying at 6 mana cost, including 2 reds. And we're going to try to have the Breaker of Armies in the field attacking. And with these 8 mana Eldrazi attacks, all creatures able to block Breaker of Armies do so. It's a 10/8, and if the opponent has lots of creatures, all of them has to block the Breaker of Armies, and for each one of them, the Flameblade Angel deals damage to the opponent. So that's the main concept of the deck. But this guy, it's 8 mana, so how are we going to get there? The rest of the deck tries to get pieces allowing us to cast this with cheating the mana cost mostly by using the Eldritch Evolution. So if we sacrifice a 6 mana creature to the Eldritch Evolution, we get to search our library and put the 8 mana creature in the battlefield. And now, how do we cheat a 6 mana creature? There's a few ways to do that. We have Improvise with the Phrygian Regent. It's a 6 mana creature with Improvise, so if we have artifacts in play, we get to have a discount, and then we can use Eldritch Evolution on this guy. Same goes for the Enraged Giant, which by the way has Trample, Haste, very nice creatures, and also Barricade Breaker. 7 mana, but since this is colorless, I mean generic mana, it's easier to cast at some points. And if we do not succeed using the Improvise, we also have a couple of Emerge guys. So the Emerge forces us to sacrifice a creature, but then we discount the mana from the cost, and this guy is 9 mana, so we are not going to have any problems with the Eldritch Evolution. So the key here is going to be having lots of artifacts and creatures that we can sacrifice. So we have Ovidia Peshiri providing us with tokens, Throbbing Gargoyle, a nice 1 mana blocker that can become, in case of needs, Flyer for 2 with 6 mana, but sometimes the need arises. Implement of Combustion to help us draw cards and sometimes deal damage to Planeswalkers. Renegade Map to fight lands, but also it's an artifact that helps us with Improvise. Consulate Skygate, a 2 mana drop that we used to block. It has reach, so it's good against flyers too. Thopter Engineer, providing us with a creature and a Thopter, and giving haste to our other artifacts. Sometimes we might be using that haste. Tireless Tracker, one of the best token generations in the deck, and gives us clues, and the clues gives us draw, so we love Tireless Trackers. Byway Courier, testing the card, not sure if it belongs here, but seems nice. When it dies we get a clue, and we probably want to sacrifice ourselves the Byway Courier. Also decent stats for 3 mana, when sometimes the attack is good. High Spire Artisan, just 1 copy, also testing this guy. It has Fabricate, so we get to play either a +1/+1 counter or a servo token and reach 2, which probably is going to be useful for us. Pilgrim's Eye, this guy search for a land in the graveyard. It's an artifact and it's a 3 mana creature that we can sacrifice. And Lifecraster's Bestiary, a lovely artifact that gives us scry and draw. Yeah, beautiful. Cultivator's Caravan to fix mana, to get a 5/5 sometimes. Cool, I love the Caravan. Albenwald Mysterious, to get extra value of our creatures that we sacrifice, and when we sacrifice clue we get tokens. Titan's Presence, just 1 copy, maybe I need more in the deck, but I had to let go something else, so I'm not sure what to left out to include more of this, but it's a very strong instant that can exile a target creature if we have a colorless creature in our hand, and we happen to run quite strong colorless creatures. By Kiran LR that gives us 2 top thirds, and also we can activate the Pion Kiran LR to deal with small creatures and sacrificing creatures, artifacts, and dealing 2 damage. And Temidio's Journal to produce more clues and get to tutor cards from our library. Sometimes we want that. And finally, to show you, okay, there you are, Westvale Abbey, also because we expect to have quite a lot of tokens at some points in the games, and it becomes the Ormental with Flying Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste. So that can be an alternative winning condition for the deck. Inventor's Fair to provide us with some life, and we can also decide to tutor one of our artifacts with Inventor's Fair in case we are not having good draws. And Foundry of the Consuls. Someday we might be in the need of having 2 more tokens out there, and that's the deck. Let's see some games, but actually the games that I'm going to show you do not get to play what I want, so this is the first stage of the game, the testing, the learning, and next time on a future video we are going to be trying to make the plan work. So I hope you have these testing trial games, and until our next video, sayonara. Okay, this is the test game. So this is the first time that I'm going out with this, and let's see how this performs. I think that we might encounter some issues with the deck, but we are going to be figuring out what to do. Too many lands, but we got the journal, renegade map. Now let's draw a new hand, more action here. So let's keep this. We already have 2 of the cards that we do not want to draw in our hand, but there are more copies in the library. Well, maybe we can get to cast these ones. So Mockery of Nature, some point in the future. Let's use this. Let's get out 1 forest of the library. Perhaps I need more forest here. I have to review that. Okay, mountain, gargoyle, and pass. Gargoyle, are you worthy to be with us? You can become a 4/2 flyer, but by paying 6 mana, maybe it's too much. But an artifact creature that we can use for improvise doesn't seem correct. I mean, looks right. Okay, here, maybe next turn we can use the Enraged Giant and then Mockery of Nature, but do we want to emerge so early? But we have to get our Byword Courier killed before we do that, and opponent has retreat to Balakut. Interesting, red-green. Okay, here we sing for 3, and now I don't have lands. That's a pity, but okay, let's hope that we draw something that we can play next turn. If we resolve Temidio's Journal, then probably we don't need to have our courier killed. Okay, now our gargoyle cannot block, and the opponent just ramps Explosive Vegetation. Yeah, Yeah, if we don't find our cards soon, we're going to be losing 2. Now we cannot block twice. Okay, not bad, but we need an additional green here. Yeah, that's a. I need more forests. So from 3 we can go to up to 5 with the Eldritch Evolution, and I think I could get a 4 mana Piankia. I mean Piankiran. Uh-oh. This is... see what the opponent is doing. That's very nice. So this gains +2/+2 with landfall, and then the retreat can make our guys not able to block. I'm going to skip the attack, and so I need another forest soon. Okay, the Health Guide. I like this. This deck is pretty original. I like it very much. And let's see if the opponent does not try to attack. Of course. Now we are talking. We have now access to a second green. We can crew our caravan. This is pretty dangerous. 2 damage for each mountain the opponent gets. It's... uh-oh. Well, we are going to get our clue finally. Let's crew before our courier dies. 2 times 3. And to our head. Please pause. I want to crew, please. Well, I don't know. Am I going to block? This guy becomes a very strong Grove Rambler. I think I'm going to have to block. Yeah, oh, ouch. Very well done from our opponent's side, but I think I'm going to add more forest to my deck. 19 damage, I have to block or else I die. I think anyways it's over, but let's see what we get. Inventor's Fair, and I can only play this if the opponent has a land. We die. Our only hope is the opponent not having a land, but what are the odds? He has 5 cards, 6 cards there. Yeah, we are dead. Pings my face and attacks in the air, plus he pumps up everything and makes our guy unable to block. Yeah, so sweet deck. Landfall is very strong, actually. And we take it like a champ. Thank you, opponent, for showing us that deck. Maybe we are going to see something awesome next. Show me something beautiful. Rolling Thunder? Well, yeah. Since he already has so much mana, he doesn't even need to attack. Pow! I lost, but I like it. Yeah, a very decent game. Okay, lovely first game, and now I've added some more forests. and removed some mountains. Should be smoother mana base now. Let's see if this time we get a better starting hand. I like Ovilla to begin with, but we cannot play her on our turn, but we are going to be drawing first. I'm going to keep this. Worst case scenario, we have a turn to Ovilla. Let's see what we get now. Alright, Evolving Wilds. Searching for a forest and mountain, anyways, with our rootbound crag. Then we get to play Ovilla. Red from the opponent with an aggressive 4-3 Minotaur. We are going to be taking lots of damage out of that guy. Search forest. And this... So opponent seems to be going for some sort of Surge deck. Implement of Combustion. Maybe this game we get to activate Westbale Abbey. We can make some tokens out of Ovilla, but saving the tokens for blocking or for the... scratch that. No tokens. Ovilla takes the Twin Bolt and we take 4 damage to our head. Now, next question, do I use the implement now? I think, thanks to the Thopter from the engineer, we get a turn for free gem. Okay, I think let's do this plus this. And hope that our one token survives. Then we hit 2, 3. So we have to pay 4 for the free jam regent. And let's see, Flameblade Adept. Okay, that's not going to... Senseless Rage on this. 6-5 to our head. Okay. Strong, but we're going to let that pass through. We could maybe get to use Titan's Presence on this guy. No. Darless Tracker gives me a clue. Or Free Jam Regent. So the thing is, if I use the regent, I get to kill this. But I did everything wrong. I had to play the mountain. What am I doing, guys? Wake up! I should have played the mountain, and now I get a very bad scenario. Skip the attack here. The mistake. So, Westbale Abbey came to our rescue soon. Help me, Westbale Abbey! Why don't you... Okay, we take 6. He could have maybe saved this for later. What if I decide not to block? Alright. Okay, now we are going to be dropping a mountain. That's the right thing to do. I should have another clue. Okay, Free Jam Regent. Tapping this and these 2. And the top there, I don't need to tap. So there we go. Not attacking here. If the opponent has another Manticore, we easily die. It's okay, not that hard. But I guess the opponent is running lots of Madness cards. Right. I would like to find one of my colorless creatures here. Let's activate this clue. Do I tap this? Yeah, okay. I'm not going to be flipping the Westbell Abbey this turn. No. Not what I wanted to find. Let's try again. But now I don't have the mana to cast Titan's Presence. Eldritch Evolution. I could try to get the Breaker of Armies, but I won't have haste. Anyways, I need 2 green here. I could try one final implement. Do I attack with the Tireless Tracker? I don't want to send the Manticore to the graveyard. So I'm going to try not to kill the Manticore. And perhaps I have one lance in Twin Bolt. No, Twin Bolt, no. Oh, Twin Bolt. Now I have to sacrifice the Software Engineer. Okay. No. Okay, let's activate this. We want more cards. Renegade map, not good enough. Eldritch Evolution. Okay, I think 2, 3. Not enough mana to activate Westbell Abbey, I guess. Let's do this. Clue. Eldritch Evolution on you. I could the Skygate. Let's go Pia. So we are maybe, if we survive another turn, we might be getting to flip our Westbell Abbey. Let's continue and hope that we survive one more turn. But we are standing at 3 and the opponent runs lots of direct damage. And okay, just a land, good for us. Attacks with everything. Now he's getting scared of our Westbell Abbey here. So Manticore is 5. So I think we can afford to kill the Manticore this time. Block this. Plus here. You. Flameblade Angel, cool. Really cool. What? Hey. Hey. 6. Ah. Hey. I thought the opponent had 5 mana. Ah. Okay, keep the morale high. Come on, come on. Let's try to make this idea work. Turn 1 Obia liking, but maybe turn 1 Gargoyle makes more sense. Anyways, we don't want to attack with the Obia. She's just here to provide us with more tokens. Okay, flyer, and what seems to be a mill deck, I guess. Renegade, Consulate, Skygate. Let's save that for later. Let's do Obija now that the opponent is tapped down. We don't want to meet any counter spells. Continue. Probably we are going to take 1 point of damage from the Fairy Miscreant. Skyline Cascade. Okay. So she won't untap our next turn, and so I think the opponent is missing lands or needs to have a... Okay, stop. No, come on, no, wait. Ouch! I hate you, game. Okay, Inventor's Fair and the Skygate. Sync with Obija anyways. Okay. Game! I'm missing one servo token because of that. But we get to play the Skygate here, so maybe that's not so bad. Soon we are going to start gaining life with the Inventor's Fair. And indeed, we are meeting a mill deck. Don't know if we are equipped to defeat the mill deck, but we have some enchantment removal sometime here, provided we get to draw it and play it. Okay, attack with the Obija. I'm going to, since this guy cannot be countered, yeah, let's start developing creatures. This guy on defense. Okay, Sphinx. Hopefully we don't lose anything important. We lose important stuff. Oh, boy. Okay, and the opponent is saving mana for counter spell, perhaps, or draw a spell. He now wants to be drawing cards. Heirloom. What can he possibly be transforming? Think the eyes. But he must cast a lot of stuff here. Means that our Westbell Abbey... You are not a horror. No, you are not a horror. Okie dokie. Attack with Byway Courier. No, not as... Well... Yes, we don't want the opponent to drop any more of those. Attack with the Byway Courier. Let's see if the opponent wants to trade. Just no. Alright, so I'm going to play the Free Jump Regent. Okay then. Let's see what the opponent does. This is pretty scary, but the opponent is only at 4 mana up there. We are losing. Well, this we can live without those. +2. Okay. We don't care about that defender. We have flyer now. At some point we might transform our gargoyle. Maybe now. Let's attack first with this. Expecting the opponent to block. Let's see what happens. He probably needs to... Okay. He doesn't care about this. Let What if I do an XX colorless creature? Let's see what the opponent does about this. And that, and those. What do we lose now? Another breaker of armies. Inspiration, get more milling happening. But for the time being, the thing in the ice is not going to get transformations. Losing... okay, any card that we lose is a battle lost. And opponent at 11, we are gaining more life. Let's send everybody into attack mode except Obia. We don't have enough mana to activate Piankira Nalar. Okay, 4. Well, now the opponent must answer our board or he is dead next turn. But with 5 mana and one of these on the board, he could mill us pretty heavily. But we have the air on our side. Displacement wave, so we lost all our tokens. Okay. But the opponent lost the fairy. Haha, we got this! Gargoyle first. Well, maybe the opponent has a bounce spell in hand. He could have something to put this back to my hand. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think that's what the opponent has there. Okay, let's see. Let's check. 3 times. 2 times. Not. If we get to resolve this, we kill the opponent. But he might have some instant way to defend. No, we beat the mill deck. Alright. Good enough. Okay, at least we got 1 victory, but our plans are not being... how can we say that? I want to make it a work deck with the Flameblade Angel. and it's not as easy as I suspected. Okay, not a good hand. Maybe if we get some green, but I don't want to get any lower cards than here. So now we need a green mana to do something. It's not the greatest opponent with red-blue. Now we have something in our future, but turn 4, and we need to draw more lands. Red and blue and white. Okay, I guess this is a very original deck. Dauntless River Marshal. Now here comes our green. It would be awesome to be able to keep this to play after Tireless Tracker. Double white. And red and blue. Maybe it's a Flyers deck with... This is just a Titan's Strength. Whoa! Okay, I'm going to assume the opponent's going for tokens and Thopters and something like in these lines. Which, if he gets lots of tokens, our deck is going to be happy if we assemble our pieces. That's the idea of the deck, is to being able to kill. Ah, yes. Expire Artisan. I'm going to fabricate with a token. Same amount of stats, but we have this guy able to block until the opponent finds an island. Now he's at 3-2. Well, doesn't matter. Tamiya's Journal. Okay, Grasp. It's a 4-3 now. And he can tap one of our guys during combat. Alright. I think I'm going to just prevent some damage here, and I want to have the Enraged Giant soon, so I'm going to play Pian Kiran Nalaar next. Or, yeah, no, I'm going to stick to the plan. There we go. Skip the attack. I could Eldritch Evolution the Pian Kiran Nalaar and find my Flameblade Angel, or just play the Giant. It's Trample Haste. We pay 3 to get this. If we paid 3, okay, Frostlinks on this. Well, you can also activate Pian Kiran Nalaar, but I'm going to do that later. Skip the blocking here. We want to save as much tokens as possible. Let's see what if we change our plans. Okay, these two are so tempting to do, but I think I go with this plan. Okay, I'm going to tap just 2 of these. Not point into saving more. Okay. Swing. Risk. But okay, nice. Titan's Strength. Alright, well, goodbye Eldritch Evolution on my Enraged Giant, but Celebi, some good streamer used to say. Do I want 5 mana? Yes, I do. Okay, Tireless Tracker, sorry. You are not getting the clues. And then we have the Major Journal. The opponent has red 2, and we have seen Titan Strength. Okay. This is scary. We take 4. We can shoot down that guy. Okay, yeah. I think that could be wise. Let's get another forest. No, another forest? Yes, okay. Renegade map. Instead of killing my Thopters, I'm going to destroy Renegade map. And I need to save 3 mana here. Let's move into the next turn. Hope the opponent does not have more Titan's strengths. Reflector Mage. Wait. Pause. Come on, pause. We're going to sacrifice our Thopter. Fairy Impulse on Piankier. Okay. Okay, we have so at least we get 1 land, so 1 activation for Tireless Tracker is certain here. We are still in a tough spot. Let's draw and see what we find. That's great. Skip the attack. We have 3 artifacts, so if we find the Inventor's Fair, we are happy. But Kithion's Irregular is going to hinder our plans greatly. We are going to get some tapping here. And now we sacrifice these 2. Okay, then here we go. Probably I think I need to use this before my draw step, so I don't draw natural lands, or it's less likely that I draw a basic land. Okay, Life Cluster Bestiary. Yeah, just land. Now let's see what the opponent does here. He can only tap 1 of our creatures with the Irregulars. is, well, I think this is the creature to tap. Don't you think he should have tapped the Biowack Courier? Alright. So be it. Okay, we get to scry now, which is great in our current scenario. Show me a nice drop. Gargoyle. Well, I can use the Eldritch Evolution with the Gargoyle and draw a card. Yeah, I think it's a good option. Pay. Renegade's map. Well, now I could flip the Thraben Gargoyle or use Evolution. What to get? It's up to 3 mana. I think I prefer Stamillo's Journal here. And Renegade map too. Okay, I can go searching for any cards from my deck now. Hope that the opponent cannot tap both creatures here. Yes, the land. I think the opponent should keep the land in hand. Let's search for Flameblade Angel. Come to us. Are we sure we want her? Yes. Let's do it. To the top. And off you go. We draw an additional card. Another map. Swing with the Tireless Tracker, which I expect to be blocked. It should get blocked by the Reflector Mage, but it's not. And the opponent seems to be in trouble. Alright then. Let's see what he does now. Yeah, it's just a land, I guess. Indeed. Activate with map. Forest. Just because. And not. Tireless Tracker. Pay. A second Flameblade Angel. This is lovely. Can we play her now? Not quite. And I should have. Okay, let's do this. What I can do is to find the Breaker of Armies using the combination of this. No, because well, maybe we can do Breaker of Armies here. So for improvise, I have 2, 3. I have to save 3 mana for this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the Breaker of Armies this turn. So you This costs 3. If we improvise, not good enough. We could use some emerge. It's 8 with the discount of so 5. Yeah. No, not good enough. Let's okay. Let's do this. Nothing really cool that I could do there. I want to save the mana for the Eldritch Evolution. Let's swing here. We deal 5 to the opponent if he blocks, otherwise opponent dies. Yes. Implement. Right, maybe a counter spell up there. I was about to Eldritch Evolution this guy. I mean, no, Tamillo's Journal, the Free Jump Regent, but now we don't need to. Ta-da! Yeah, why not? Mockery of Nature. And well, I could have 2 Flameblade Angels here, but I want the Breaker of Armies already. Woohoo! So happy finally. But too late, we already won the game without needing the Breaker of Armies. So until next time, I hope you have enjoyed this, but the plan is a bit slow, so let's see if next time we get to put the pieces together. Until then, sayonara.